Genesis chapter 18 from the Bishop's Bible. And the Lord appeared unto him in the plain of Mamre, and he sat in his tent door in the heat of the day. And he lifted up his eyes and looked, and lo, 3 men stood by him. And when he saw them, he ran to meet them from the tent door, and bowed himself toward the ground, and said, Lord, if I have now found favor in thy sight, pass not away, I pray thee, from thy servant. Let a little water, I pray you, be fet, and wash your feet, and refresh yourselves under the tree. And I will fet a morsell of bread to comfort your hearts withal, and then shall you go your ways. For even therefore are ye come to your servant. And they said, Do even so as thou hast said. And Abraham went apace into the tent unto Sarah, and said, Make ready at once 3 pecks of fine meal, knead it, and make cakes upon the hearth. And Abraham, running unto his beasts, fet a calf tender and good, and gave it unto a young man, and he hasted to make it ready at once. And he took butter and milk, and the calf which he had prepared, and set it before them, and stood himself by them under the tree, and they did eat. And they said unto him, Where is Sarah thy wife? He answered, Behold, in the tent. And he said, I will certainly return unto thee according to the time of life, and lo, Sarah thy wife shall have a son. That had Sarah in the tent door, which was behind him. Abraham and Sarah were both old, and well stricken in age, and it ceased to be with Sarah after the manner as it is with women. Therefore Sarah laughed within herself, saying, Now I am waxed old. Shall I give myself to lust, and my Lord old also? And God said unto Abraham, Wherefore didst Sarah laugh, saying, Shall I of a surety bear a child, which am old? Is anything impossible to God? According to the time appointed will I return unto thee, even according to the time of life, and Sarah shall have a son. The Sarah denied it, saying, I laughed not, for she was afraid. And he said, It is not so, but thou laughedst. And the men, rising up from thence, looked toward Sodom, and Abraham went with them to bring them on the way. And the Lord said, Shall I hide from Abraham that thing which I do, saying that Abraham shall surely be a great and mighty nation, and all the nations of the earth shall be blessed by him? I know this also, that he will command his children and his household after him, that they keep the way of the Lord, and to do justice and judgment, that the Lord may bring upon Abraham that he hath spoken unto him. And the Lord said, Because the cry of Sodom and Gomorrah is great, and because their sin is exceeding grievous, I will go down now, and see whether they have done altogether according to that cry which is come unto me. And if not, I will know. And the men departed thence, and went to Sodomward. But Abraham stood yet before the Lord. And Abraham drew near, and said, Wilt thou also destroy the righteous with the wicked? If there be 50 righteous within the city, wilt thou destroy, and not spare the place for the sake of 50 righteous that are therein? That be far from thee, that thou shouldst do after this manner, and slay the righteous with the wicked, and that the righteous should be as the wicked. That be far from thee. Shall not the judge of all the world do according to right? And the Lord said, If I find in Sodom 50 righteous within the city, I will spare all the place for their sake. And Abraham answering said, Behold, I have taken upon me to speak unto the Lord, which am but dust and ashes. If there shall lack 5 of the 50 righteous, wilt thou destroy all the city for lack of 5? And he said, If I find there 45, I wilt not destroy them. And he proceeded to speak unto him again, and said, What if there shall be 40 found there? He answered, I will not do it for 40's sake. He said unto him again, O let not my lord be angry that I speak. What if there shall 30 be found there? And he said, I will do nothing, if I find 30 there. He said again, O see, I have taken upon me to speak now also unto my lord. What if there shall be 20 found there? He answered, I will not destroy them for 20's sake. And he said, O let not my lord be angry. I will speak yet but this once. What if 10 shall be found there? He answered, I will not destroy them for 10's sake. And the Lord went his way as soon as he left communing with Abraham. And Abraham also turned unto his place.